It is not the most competent candidate who gets the job. It is the candidate who understands job search the best who ends up getting it. Hi, my name is Shubh. Welcome back to the channel. I'm a Singapore-based career coach and job search strategist and a former corporate recruiter. And today, I'm going to reveal to you the top 3 job search secrets everyone should know. So let's dive in. Let's start with secret number 1. You are an equal level partner as the employer. Now, I really want you to get the secret in your mind as much as possible. Just make it a part of your psyche. Here's why. Look, a lot of job seekers approach job search thinking they are here and the employer is here. They are in this state of helplessness, desperation, trying their best to convince the employer to just hire them. They're willing to do anything to impress the employer. This mindset doesn't work in your personal life. It doesn't work in your professional life. You need to understand the value you bring to the table. Unless you don't, no one else will. So you have to know what is your value proposition. What are the skills you bring to the table? How are you helping a particular company? The moment you get that, that's when it gets interesting, because then your interactions throughout your job search, all your networking, your interviews, when you're reaching out to recruiters, salary negotiation, everything changes. Now you're speaking to them like equal level partners. You're not desperately trying to persuade them and convince them to hire you. You're trying to see whether both of you are a good fit for each other. It's more like a sales conversation than an interrogation. And you understand about the company as much as you explain to them the value you bring to the employer. So there's a concept called business of one. Right. Most employers are much bigger. They employ hundreds and thousands of people. But that's the reason why they are so much bigger. You are one person. So don't compare your size and magnitude and value to the employer. Compare how your value adds to the particular company. And this can be true for even an entry-level position. You don't need to be at a very senior position to be adding value. As long as you're helping a company to make money, save money, or implement something that makes them money, you have value proposition. In my work, I work with a lot of prestigious institutions, organizations, corporates. All my conversations with them are like equal level partners. They hire me to do a particular thing. I deliver it with utmost honesty, authenticity, giving the maximum impact, and they treat me with that kind of respect. So you get the respect you command. Come to your job search with power and pride. If you've got this job search secret in your mind, I promise you, you're going to see such a drastic shift in the way you approach the entire job search. Secret number 2, you don't need to follow the hiring process to the T. I have no clue who ended up handing all of us a manual to follow where we go online, apply for jobs, fill out a lengthy application which asks for the exact details which are there in our resume, and then spray and pray. That's not the way to go about with your job search. So if you've been holding on, you've got my permission to break the rules you've been following from this manual, wherever it appeared from. You need to look at things differently. So you don't need to meet all the requirements in the job description. As long as you meet 60 to 80% of the role, go ahead, apply for it. You can approach hiring managers and other employees of the organization and don't have to follow just the online application system. You can absolutely reach out through different avenues, even for the same job. So yeah, by all means, apply online, but then find somebody in the organization. See if you can find a recruiter who is working on this particular role. You can go for networking events in the organization. Nobody is stopping you from doing those things. It shows your resourcefulness. You can ask questions throughout the interview. You don't have to wait till the end, till they give you permission to ask them questions. That's how you become equal level partners anyway. And you don't even need to wait for an opportunity to exist before you start networking within the organization. you can start creating opportunities for yourself. So chuck that manual you received about job search and create your own rules. You're going to have so much fun with it anyway. And now on to the last and my favorite secret of all. Salary negotiation doesn't make you look greedy. Repeat after me. Salary negotiation doesn't make you look greedy. This one is my favorite because even when people understand their value, even if they are very senior position, even though they have done the whole job search coming from a place of power, they've made their own rules, the moment money gets involved, people start feeling something. They don't want to ask for money. They don't want to look greedy. They want to show that they're grateful for the opportunity. So here's the permission you've been waiting for. You need to negotiate your salary. Whenever you get the first offer, whether it's below your expectations, at your expectations, or higher, it's not the best offer the company has to offer. So please do negotiate that. And negotiation doesn't need to involve only the salary component. There's so many different factors involved in an offer. So go ahead and negotiate for it. But let me tell you something. Negotiation is a muscle which we don't have. Again, from our childhood, money conversations have not been very common. And I'm talking about salespeople here as well. They're very good negotiators for the organizations. But the moment it comes to personal negotiations, people start feeling very uncomfortable. So I saw this experiment, which Tim Ferriss mentioned, and try it out. So he said, the next time you buy coffee, the next 10 times, ask them, can you give me 10% discount? And what that does is it makes you uncomfortable. It gets you to practice negotiation. His finding was that 7 out of 10 times he asked for this, he got that 10% discount. So go ahead, practice these negotiation skills. I can personally vouch that the more you talk about it, the easier it gets. When I started my business, I could not tell people what I charge for my services. I would tell them I'll send you an email, or I'll record a webinar, or I'll send you some other material with the money, but I just could not tell them what the money was. But now I don't even bat my eyelid because it's been years and I've got the practice to talk about it. So don't think it's not a skill you can learn. You absolutely can. Start small in your personal life and you can implement it in your salary negotiation. So I hope these 3 job search secrets make you the candidate who understands job search, who's willing to break some rules and get the kind of roles you truly deserve. If you've enjoyed this video, please don't forget to subscribe. It keeps me motivated to make more content like this and get the message out to as many job seekers as possible.